Street pastors are a worldwide network of charities with a concern for their community. Individual street pastors are Christian adults who undergo 12 days of training before voluntarily patrolling the streets of towns and cities at night, helping and caring for people in practical ways. They wear a blue uniform with the term street pastor visible in white.
The scheme was set up because, what was happening within our towns, within our villages and in our cities. What was happening was, in our big urban context, there was the whole issues of drugs, guns and gangs. On our high streets, people were going out, they were binge drinking. And young men and women ended up fighting. People were getting injured and having to go to A&E. People were being locked up in our police cells, costing the taxpayer an awful lot of money. And it was out of that the church felt, listen, we need to go out there and be part of the solution, to help people to be responsible in terms of enjoying themselves in the night, to make sure that if, they get into stick or into any bother, the church was there.
I think for me as a person, I feel more valuable as a Christian. I've never been one for sitting in church every Sunday. I think coming to church is great, and I think you need to learn and grow, but I think most people in church know enough to be helpful outside, like tonight.
Whilst helping and caring for those in need, street pastors provide a neutral and reassuring presence in local communities.
If someone's drunk, we're not going to preach to them or tell them anything about God, because at the moment, what they need is to make sure they're looked after. If someone's hurt, it's 999. If someone's homeless, we ensure where can we get them a safe shelter. If someone says to us, look, I've been thinking about spiritual matters, then, that's our thing. We could help them, we could talk to them, or we could signpost them to a local church to speak to a local minister about their spiritual needs.
Street pastors have a great relationship with local councils and authorities like the police and ambulance service. A street pastor is there to get to know people in the community and to build relationships in order to find out their needs and what can be done to help.
They're there to, number one, to care, to listen and to help. So they're there to engage within their local community, whether it's on a council estate, whether it's on a high street, working between 10 o'clock at night till 4 in the morning. If someone is drunk, had too much to drink, they will be there offering water, assistance, finding out, who they are, who could take them home safely, where can we ensure that, they're not in harm's way. They're there to ensure that if someone's lost their phone, if someone's bereaved, they're really just there to offer reassurance and help to individuals who may be vulnerable on a particular evening.
Before heading out, street pastors often meet for a blessing and a bite to eat. Then shortly before 10 p.m, they embark onto the streets.
We're off to the embankment now. Just to see what's happening down there, really.
Along the way, street pastors help people, but also they collect a few bottles.
Do you know why we picked them up? Because they can be used as a weapon. Hello everybody. Hi. Have a lovely evening. Happy New Year.
As well as handing out flip-flops and water, street pastors also give out spikies.
This is a spiky.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Stay safe, look after each other.
We'll be on candy camera. I hope not.
This is called a spiky.
Yeah.
And it goes in, we give it out, it goes in the top of the bottle, and you can still put a straw in the top and drink from it. It's to stop anyone putting tablets in their bottles. We give out this called spikies.
Tonight is New Year's Eve, and as the clock strikes 12, the street pastors get to enjoy the celebrations. Once the fireworks are finished, the street pastors are back on patrol. As the night wears on, the alcohol begins to take its toll on some individuals.
I mean, not take it personally, but she was drunk. She was clearly drunk, as you saw, and she vaulted over the railings to try to get into the club, and she was slipping all over the place. So she was really, really drunk, and so quite clearly not herself. So I wouldn't take it personally.
Unfortunately for this young lady, not even the help of the street pastors is enough, and help from the police is required. Not far away, just outside Leicester Square, Les Isaac's team have found a chap unconscious.
here we have a guy that we met 2 hours ago with his mates, and really intoxicated, talking. We gave him some water, came back 2 hours later, he's out. So we've just spent the last 15 minutes waiting to get through to the ambulance service. We're now waiting for the ambulance to come and to take him, because we are very concerned about his physical condition. He's cold, he's dehydrating, and anything could be happening internally.
As the night draws to a close, we come across a lady slumped with a man alongside her.
Hello, are you alright? Oh, careful. Are you alright?
Although a situation may be harmless, if individuals seem unusual, street pastors will offer assistance.
Do you know her?
No, we'll take care for her,
No, it's okay.
I'm okay, but I don't want us to be okay because I can do what I want to do without being okay.
Of course you can do what you want
I
to do.
think she's
but
fine. She just wants to be
we're
left
helping
alone.
you. Well,
I want help. I don't want help.
yeah, I met her tonight.
I don't know
Just
him.
helping her. 'cause
She doesn't know him.
it's a bit, I don't know her properly, but I've known her for about 2 hours.
Listen.
You want me to go, Mary?
Thank
Want
you
me to
for
go?
your help.
We'll stay with her for a little while.
Yeah.
Make sure
The
she's
street
okay.
pastors, aren't you? That's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
You help drunk people, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go home because there's a cigarette under my bed.
Okay.
Good night. Happy New Year.
And
Thank
Happy
you
New
for
Year
your
to
help.
you. You be
Bye,
careful.
Mary. You want me to go now?
Yeah, I'm
I'll
safe.
go now. Are you sure?
I'm really safe.
Okay, good. Good
Okay.
night. God bless. Happy New Year.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. You take care. Drunk.
On this occasion, the help was required, and the street pastors helped to get this lady to safety.
And a lot of people have taken advantage of her.
We'll try to. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave you.
Street pastors make themselves available to care, listen, and help vulnerable people, especially young individuals, to move into positive endeavours.
That's great. I'm a retired secondary school teacher, and at the end I met 3 girls who I used to teach who were able to help. We gave them flip-flops and water because they were, had a bit too much to drink, and had a really good chat with them.
Absolutely. I think people just absolutely just love you. People call you all sorts of stuff. They call them sweet pastors and things like that. So people get overly excited, I think, but it's nice.
Diageo is delighted to have supported street pastors since 2012. Our own staff have been out on the streets of London and Nottingham at weekends late at night and seen the street pastors team in action live. The work they do is truly unique. Not only are they volunteers, but they also have a special ability to help people on a night out. That might be someone who's lost a friend, who's perhaps hurt themselves, or maybe even someone who doesn't know how to get home at the end of the evening. The Street Pastors team are there to offer practical advice and support, and also reassurance, and that makes a big difference. So we've helped street pastors on weekends, but also on key celebratory drinking occasions like New Year's Eve, and we really look forward to continuing our support for street pastors in the future.
As Christians, street pastors believe it is their place to provide this service to the community.
I don't like being, what do we call him, pew fodder. You just sit and listen. You know, Jesus told us to go out and spread the word, roll our sleeves up and get involved with the community, and that's what I think we do.
Well, there's so many things happen. It's actually small jobs that are really important. It's being able to share compassion with people when nobody else really wants to care, and that surprises so many people. But tonight, it was really surprising the welcome we got in just giving out flip-flops. The ladies' expressions of relief.
You're just saying, hey, you know, how are you doing? You know, we genuinely care about you. And some people might say, well, why are you doing this? Why are you giving me flip-flops? Why are you giving me water? And then that's your cue to say, you know, it's because I've received this love from Jesus Christ that lives in my heart, and I want to share with you. And if they want to listen, then, you know, we're not afraid to share what we believe. And if they don't, then it's okay. You know, our fundamental reason is to be the hands and feet and just be a blessing on the street. So if someone wants to know a bit more, we know enough to be able to help out.
And I got involved because I want to care, and I'm still caring 14 years later, and I still want to care because I love people, I love my community, I love this nation, and I believe that part of what we're supposed to do, every citizen, is to really care in a relevant and a practical way.
People just realise that we care for them. This is what street pastors do. We listen, we care, and we help.
Hello, my name is Caroline Ansell and I'm the Member of Parliament for Eastbourne and Willingdon, and I want to take this opportunity to pay tribute to the work of the street pastors in my hometown of Eastbourne and across the nation. And I know the incredible value of the work that they do. I stepped out with my local street pastors in the dead of night and the dark skies above, and what a warm welcome they had everywhere we went. And I was so impressed with the kind of partnership working they have going. And we know what a tremendous difference they make. We know that they impact crime rates, go down. We know that A&E admissions go down too. But that sense of security, that sense of people looking out for you, that goes up. And so what a great thing it is that they are out and about and they're looking after people, no matter who they are, no matter where they're going, no matter where they've come from. They are there. Not for nothing have they been likened to contemporary Good Samaritans. And so thank you for everything that you do in my hometown. Thank you for everything you do across the nation.
If you'd like to become a street pastor, visit www.streetpastors.org to find out how you can get involved.